Hello, my friends, and welcome to day 6 of May I Scrap Lift You. My goodness me, it goes fast, when you think of it. First you think, oh my, a video a day, 30 days of scrapbooking. My, oh my, it's a long time. We have a long time to prepare. But, it was here before I blinked, and it's moving so fast, as it always does. So today I am I'm continuing on the role of scrap lifting another one of my lovely and very dear friends and scrappy besties, my friend CARINA from Sweden. And CARINA, who came all the way here to meet me in 2017. So that was just awesome that I was able to spend a few hours with her in downtown Montreal, and that I got to meet one of my scrappy besties in person. So you can see the lovely layout that I am scrap lifting up here in the corner, and CARINA on her layout used one of the awesome pre-made Vicky Boutin background papers. I went a little lighter on the background and on the mixed media. I did frame my white cardstock, though, with this lovely sort of green that matches it sort of in between these two, or matches this green maybe a little bit more, and then matted as is off in my pattern, my white cardstock on there. And then on the background, I really just did a little bit of the packaging technique using my shimmers in bamboo leaf, and I just love that. So I just went, and it's really just peeking. I mean, as is all, and we do this all the time. I covered up most of this because most of the packaging is there, but I'm just happy that, it's peeking through on the sides here. I followed CARINA's design fairly closely. I think my banner piece here is maybe a little bit narrower. I moved my journaling spot over a little bit because I wanted that feel, and I wanted it to lead into this cluster a little bit more, since it was not quite as low on the page perhaps as CARINA was. So I went into my stash, and I know CARINA loves Paige Evans, so I got my Paige Evans Wonders collection out, and that is what I'm using, this beautiful rainbow striped watercolor stripes, I guess, paper for the main block, and then this lovely little dainty floral that picks up on some of the orangey, the red, the aqua colors. It's got some black and this lovely golden yellow, which I like. So that was a nice combination. So I got that down, and here I am recording, and you've seen the layout. I did the layout of the day for me that the buds actually all come out, because I'm sort of convinced that I go to bed one night and the next day, whoops, poof, all the buds are out, and that tells us we have turned the corner. And now this year, here is a photo just maybe 2 or 3 days later, where it was really a dusting. As you can tell, if you look at the streets and the sidewalks, it didn't stay at all. It really just stayed a little bit on the lawns and on that lovely tree outside my building, and it just sort of stayed on the buds for a little bit. So I had to take a photo of that, and that was April 21st. And the bud day was probably around, I didn't check to look before I started this video, but it was probably like the 17th or 18th of April. So I backed my photo on some green ombre paper, and it's flat to the page. So I got that down, overlapping the banner and the background piece the way CARINA's is, although my photo is a little more portrait than it is landscape, but I got that down. And then instead of using the fringe the way CARINA does now, I don't know whether she used, those flowers either from Maggie Holmes or is it Amy Tan, that you can sort of unroll it. It's got a nice little fringe, and put a couple of them one on top of the other, whether she has fringe scissors, but her fringe is just gorgeous. I didn't really have the patience, and I don't have any crepe paper, which I think maybe hers might be. I'm not sure, but I love, love, love the effect. But I tried to replicate it just a little bit by using my notebook punch. And I just popped that under the photo in the sort of lovely orangey red and put that there. But then because, of course, mine does not come all the way down onto the background paper, I didn't like the effect that I got if I tucked the journaling spot right under here, as CARINA had done. So I just moved it over, which is fine for me because then it sort of follows a little bit that diagonal pattern from the cluster here to the cluster down in that corner with a cluster here, which my cluster here is maybe a little bit bigger than CARINA's, but she does have one. So this sort of just adds to that diagonal feel. So I went into my lovely Nicole Jones 911 printables, the viewfinders, the tabs, and the tags. And I took a lovely golden yellow tag here, a tab, a viewfinder in this sort of darkish blue, and another tab. And I started my cluster. So I put that here, and then I had this from, I guess it must be the Paige Evans Wonders sticker sheet, or did I just sort of whip over on into the Vicky Boutin? I'm not so sure now, but so I popped that there, and it says here so happy, so my title is really not so happy, although it really by the next day it was all gone. It was all gone, but still, you know, I never like to see that snow coming back because you just never know here. We've had some of our worst snowstorms in late April, and even one year, I think on the 8th of May, we had a pretty big snowstorm. Now, we've also had 27 or 28 degrees on the 8th of May. That's just what Canada and Quebec weather is like. So that's how it goes. And not just here, but elsewhere in Canada as well. So I decided to put not. I didn't like it in a straight line, so I decided to follow a little bit here the edging of the tab, and I quite like that. And then just put a little bit of a wood button there from oh my goodness me, wait a minute now. Is this, or is this Sunkissed? Oh my God, this is Sunkissed. I've been talking all along here about Paige Evans, and this is Sunkissed. I tell you, oh my God, I'm hopeless sometimes. Yes, it's Sunkissed. So there we go. Rewind, start again. Everything you see here is Sunkissed. You're probably yelling at the screen now, and you've probably been telling me that for the last 2-3 minutes. Sunkissed, because I got the wood buttons and these lovely little puffy stickers and this sticker. So down here, I replicated CARINA's cluster very similarly. I finished this off in a tag. This is using the same paper here, but in the 6x8, popped a little bit of twine, and then did 2 cute little banners underneath it. I just put this little sticker here. I think I was probably intending on putting the year, but now that I have it there, I don't really need it. So that's fine. It's just going to stay there. Lovely little rainbow, a cloud, and a cloud here together with the sun on this lovely wood button. And then refresh, which could be taken in several ways. This was a little refreshing. Let's just refresh that page. Why don't we? So April 21st, 2021, just a few days after the buds came out, the thick, wet snow also came. It's pretty, but luckily it was gone in a matter of hours. So there you go, my friends. That is me for day 6. Make sure you pop on back tomorrow with day 7. I'll try and keep my collections in order. Sunkissed. I love Sunkissed. There you go. Not Paige Evans. And I will see you back here again tomorrow. And thanks for following along, and thanks for being with me. See you later, friends. Bye for now.